Welcome back to AnimalFacts. Here we give you nothing but absolute facts, so believe it. Prepare to be shocked and fascinated as we delve into the darker side of the animal kingdom. In this gripping video, we'll uncover the astonishing and sometimes gruesome tales of cannibalism in the wild. Our countdown features creatures from the depths of the ocean, like the notorious cannibalistic sand tiger shark, to the eerie world of arachnids with the black widow spider. These stories shed light on the brutal realities of nature's food chain. We'll explore instances where animals have had to resort to cannibalism as a means of survival, often showcasing the harshness of the wild. Many thanks to all our subscribers, we greatly appreciate your support. Today's video is about to reveal some interesting facts, so I hope you're ready. The countdown is about to begin.
Kicking off today's list, we have leopard slugs. Leopard slugs, Limax maximus, are hermaphroditic gastropod mollusks known for their distinctive spotted appearance. They are fascinating creatures, but they are also known for a rather unusual behavior, cannibalism during mating. Leopard slugs are hermaphrodites, meaning they have both male and female reproductive organs. During mating, they exchange sperm packets, allowing each slug to fertilize the other's eggs. When two leopard slugs encounter each other, they engage in a courtship ritual. This ritual can involve various behaviors, including circling, touching, and the secretion of mucus. Once they are ready to mate, they align their bodies with their undersides facing each other. Occasionally, during the mating process, one of the slugs may attempt to consume the other's head or part of its body. This behavior is often described as apopalation. It's possible that the consumption of the partner's body provides additional nutrients to the slug, helping it produce more eggs or aiding in the mating process. By removing the other slug's head, the cannibalistic slug may prevent the other from disengaging, ensuring that its sperm is the one fertilizing the eggs. In some cases, the slug that has been partially consumed can engage in a form of self-amputation called autotomy. It may sever its own reproductive organ, or a portion of it, to escape from the cannibalistic partner. It's worth noting that cannibalism during mating is not an exclusive behavior of leopard slugs. Some other species of slugs and snails also exhibit similar behaviors during courtship and mating.
Taking the 9th place, we have caecilians. Caecilians are legless, elongated amphibians that belong to the order Gymnophiona. While they are not as well studied as some other amphibians, such as frogs and salamanders, there have been reports of cannibalistic behavior in caecilians, particularly among certain species. Intraspecific cannibalism refers to individuals of the same species consuming one another. Some caecilian species, particularly those with aquatic or semi-aquatic lifestyles, have been observed exhibiting cannibalistic behavior. In some cases, caecilian larvae may consume smaller or weaker larvae, including those of their own species. This behavior is thought to be driven by competition for limited resources, such as food, in their aquatic habitats. Caecilians are known for their unique parental care behaviors. In some species, female caecilians guard their eggs and young offspring. However, there have been reports of females consuming their own eggs or larvae, possibly as a response to environmental stress or when resources are scarce. It's important to note that comprehensive studies on caecilian behavior are limited, and observations of cannibalism are not universal across all caecilian species. Cannibalism in caecilians appears to be more common in certain aquatic or semi-aquatic species where competition for resources is high.
Taking 8th spot, we have cane toads. Cannibalism is a behavior observed in various animal species, including some amphibians like cane toads, Rhinella marina. Cane toads are known to engage in cannibalistic behavior under certain circumstances. Cannibalism in cane toads often occurs when there is intense competition for limited resources, such as food, shelter, or breeding sites. When resources are scarce, cane toads may resort to cannibalism as a means of survival. Cane toad tadpoles are known to exhibit predatory behavior by consuming smaller tadpoles, including those of their own species. This behavior is more likely to occur in crowded aquatic environments where tadpoles are in close proximity to each other. Cannibalism can also occur during the metamorphic stage when young toads are transitioning from tadpoles to adult toads. Larger, more developed juvenile toads may prey on smaller, less developed ones. While cannibalism may seem brutal, it can serve as a survival strategy for individual toads during challenging conditions. By eliminating competition or by gaining nutrition from conspecifics, some toads may increase their chances of survival and reproduction. It's important to note that cannibalism is not a regular or exclusive behavior in cane toads. It typically occurs in specific situations when resources are limited, and the survival of the individual is at stake. Coming up next we have sand tiger sharks. Sand tiger sharks, Carnivorous taurus, are known to exhibit a form of intrauterine cannibalism known as embryophagy, which is a unique reproductive strategy among sharks. Female sand tiger sharks typically have 2 uteri, and during reproduction, multiple embryos develop simultaneously, one in each uterus. Sand tiger sharks are ovoviviparous, which means that the embryos develop within the mother's body, but they are not nourished through a placenta-like mammals. Instead, the embryos rely on a yolk sac for nutrients. The stronger, more advanced embryos exhibit cannibalistic behavior by preying on their weaker siblings. They have specialized teeth that allow them to puncture and consume other embryos. This process, known as embryophagy, ensures that only the strongest embryos survive. By engaging in intrauterine cannibalism, the sand tiger shark embryos ensure that only the fittest individuals have a chance to be born. This enhances the overall fitness of the offspring that are eventually born. A female sand tiger shark typically gives birth to a relatively small number of live pups, usually 2 per uterus, for a total of 4 pups in a litter. This low litter size is partly due to the cannibalistic behavior of the embryos, which reduces competition among siblings. Up next we have cannibal ants. Cannibalism in ants, where ants of the same species consume one another, can occur for various reasons and under specific circumstances. In some ant species, when 2 colonies come into contact with each other or their territories overlap, aggressive interactions can occur. This can lead to cannibalism, as ants from one colony may attack and consume ants from the other colony to eliminate competition. When resources such as food become scarce within a colony, ants may resort to cannibalism to sustain themselves. Worker ants that are injured, sick, or dying may be consumed by healthier members of the colony. In some cases, worker ants may kill and consume eggs or larvae if the colony is experiencing overpopulation or if there is not enough food to sustain the growing number of individuals. This can help regulate the colony's size and resource consumption. Ant colonies have a vested interest in the overall health and success of the colony. If an ant becomes injured, diseased, or parasitized, it may be killed and consumed by other ants to prevent the spread of disease or parasites within the colony. Some ant species engage in interference competition, where they actively interfere with the foraging activities of other ant species. In such cases, ants may attack and consume individuals from rival ant species. It's important to note that cannibalism in ants is not universal and varies between species. Some ant species are more prone to cannibalistic behaviors than others. It's time for our top 5, but please, check to see if you haven't subscribed to the channel or liked today's video. We would greatly appreciate it. Now then, taking 5th place we have hamsters. Cannibalism among hamsters can occur, but it is not a common behavior and is often associated with specific circumstances or stressors. When hamsters are kept in overcrowded or confined spaces, they may become stressed and territorial. In such situations, dominant hamsters may attack and even cannibalize weaker or younger hamsters. Hamsters need appropriate and spacious enclosures to reduce stress and territorial disputes. Inadequate housing can lead to aggression and, in extreme cases, cannibalism. Hamsters require a balanced diet. A lack of essential nutrients, particularly protein, can lead to hamsters resorting to cannibalism, especially of their young. Female hamsters may eat their own offspring if they are under significant stress or if they perceive a threat to their nest. This can occur if the mother feels that her environment is not secure. Hamsters are solitary animals in the wild, and some individuals may not tolerate the presence of other hamsters, leading to aggression and potential cannibalism. To prevent cannibalism and aggression among hamsters, it's essential to provide them with appropriate housing, proper nutrition, and a stress-free environment. Coming up next we have crab spiders. Cannibalism among crab spiders is a well-documented behavior in certain situations. Crab spiders are a diverse group of arachnids known for their ability to change color to match the flowers or surfaces on which they hunt. Crab spiders are solitary predators, and individuals of the same species may occasionally engage in cannibalism. When multiple crab spiders share the same hunting territory, competition for food can become intense. In such cases, larger or more dominant spiders may consume smaller or weaker ones. Cannibalism can also occur during mating. In some crab spider species, the female may eat the male after mating, especially if she is hungry or if the male does not make a quick escape after mating. Crab spiders are opportunistic predators, and they will eat whatever prey is available, including other spiders of the same species or other insects that become ensnared in their webs or are ambushed. Some female crab spiders exhibit maternal cannibalism, where the mother may consume her own offspring. This behavior is often seen when the mother perceives a shortage of food and resources or if she senses that some of her spiderlings are weak or not viable. While cannibalism among crab spiders can be observed, it's not an everyday occurrence. It often depends on environmental factors, the abundance of prey, and the individual spider's condition. Crab spiders are more likely to engage in cannibalism when resources are scarce or when it provides a survival advantage. Cannibalism in some situations can provide advantages such as a quick meal, eliminating potential competitors, and ensuring that the strongest individuals survive to reproduce. Cannibalism in crab spiders is a complex and multifaceted behavior that varies among species and is influenced by a range of ecological factors. Its top 3 time and kicking things off, we have mantis shrimp. Cannibalism among mantis shrimp, also known as stomatopods, is a relatively common behavior in these fascinating marine creatures. Mantis shrimp are renowned for their aggressive and territorial behavior. They are solitary animals that often establish and fiercely defend their burrows or territory on the seabed. Cannibalism can occur when 2 mantis shrimp encounter each other in close proximity, especially if they have overlapping territories. When territorial disputes arise, they may resort to aggression, which can escalate into a fight. Mantis shrimp are opportunistic predators and are known for their powerful and lightning-fast strikes. They use their specialized appendages, known as L-raptorial appendages or clubs, to deliver rapid and devastating blows to their prey. While their primary diet consists of various marine organisms like fish, crabs, and mollusks, mantis shrimp are not averse to cannibalism. If a mantis shrimp encounters a smaller or weaker conspecific, another mantis shrimp of the same species, it may perceive it as potential prey and attack. Intraspecific cannibalism refers to the phenomenon of mantis shrimp consuming members of their own species. This behavior can occur among juveniles, subadults, or even adults, particularly when resources are scarce or during encounters between individuals of differing sizes and strengths. In some cases, reproductive cannibalism can occur when a female mantis shrimp becomes aggressive toward her mate, which may result in the male being killed and sometimes consumed after mating. Cannibalism among mantis shrimp can be viewed as an opportunistic survival strategy. It may help reduce competition for resources, eliminate potential threats, and ensure the survival of the fittest individuals. Taking the second spot, we have black widow spiders. Cannibalism among black widow spiders is a well-documented behavior, especially in the context of mating and reproduction. Black widow spiders are known for their sexual cannibalism, where the female may consume the male after mating. This behavior is more common in captivity and less so in the wild, but it has been observed in natural settings as well. Male black widow spiders often engage in elaborate courtship rituals to approach a female safely. These rituals involve specific movements and vibrations to signal their intentions and avoid triggering an aggressive response from the female. Mating itself is a risky endeavor for the male. If the female perceives any threat or if she becomes hungry, she may respond by attacking and consuming the male. The act of cannibalism serves multiple purposes, including providing the female with nutrition to support her developing eggs and eliminating a potential competitor for resources. Not all mating encounters result in cannibalism. In some cases, males are successful in mating and escaping unharmed, especially when they can quickly depart after copulation. Male black widow spiders have developed various strategies to reduce the risk of cannibalism. These include choosing well-fed females, engaging in longer courtship rituals to establish trust, and attempting to mate with females shortly after they have molted, as they are often less aggressive during this time. It's important to note that while sexual cannibalism is a well-known behavior in black widow spiders, it is not universal among all species, and the frequency of cannibalism can vary based on factors such as species, individual behavior, and environmental conditions. Taking first place on today's list we have the praying mantis. Cannibalism is a well-known behavior in some species of praying mantises, particularly in the context of mating. In many species of praying mantises, sexual cannibalism occurs when a female mantis consumes the male mantis during or after mating. This behavior has been observed in various mantis species and serves multiple purposes. Female mantises engage in cannibalism to obtain nutrients from the male's body. These nutrients can be beneficial for the female's reproductive success, as they can be used to produce more eggs and increase the chances of offspring survival. In some cases, male mantises engage in a form of nuptial feeding. During mating, the male offers a portion of its body, often a specialized structure called the spermatophylax, to the female. This gift of nutrition may serve to prolong the mating process and increase the chances of successful fertilization. Some researchers believe that males who are cannibalized during or after mating may be less fit individuals, and their sacrifice could help ensure that the fittest males father the next generation of mantises. It's important to note that not all mantis encounters result in cannibalism. The likelihood of cannibalism occurring can be influenced by factors such as the female's hunger, the male's size and condition, and the mantis species in question. It's worth emphasizing that while sexual cannibalism is a well-documented behavior in some mantis species, not all mantises exhibit this behavior. Cannibalism is more common in mantises belonging to certain genera, such as the praying mantises of the genus Mantodia, and may not be as prevalent in others. Additionally, some species exhibit other forms of mating behavior, where the risk of cannibalism is minimized. We have come to the end of today's video, but before you go, I just want to thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and please feel free to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Also check out my Instagram link in the bio, for more photos and video clips. This is Animals Facts. See you next time with more facts.